How's it going, guys? Spencer from Berkshire Bass. Today we're doing a little product spotlight on the Strike King Rage Craw. We're going to show you guys how versatile this bait is. The cool part about the Strike King Rage Craw is that it's super versatile. There's obviously a bunch of ways to fish this bait. You can fish it as a Texas rig like we're doing now. You can fish it as a jig trailer. You can fish it as a chatterbait trailer. You can fish it as a punch bait. But today what we're starting off with here is we're starting off on the shallow grass flat, just flipping shallow grass. In the summer, these fish got to get under something. They got to get into cover, and the grass is a really good place to start. So yeah, we just got this like on a 3/8 little bullet weight, 3/4/0 hook. Either one works. You can really kind of see I cut this bait up a little bit to make it a little more compact. I always like to go a little smaller. But yeah, we're just flipping the shallow grass, guys, and it's a super awesome way to get bites all summer long, is finding grass, flipping that Rage Craw through it, and it really moves a lot of water and it gets bit. So kind of the same deal a little bit as that Texas Rage. That Rage Craw makes an absolutely fantastic jig trailer right there. So you're going to cut this thing down a little bit. You can really manipulate the size of these Rage Craws, guys. You can cut 2 or 3 bars down. It can be an awesome football jig trailer. It can be even a little Ned rig, obviously craw imitator, but it can also just be a big old flipping jig trailer. I like flipping this thing specifically in the springtime. It's a bigger, more aggressive jig, especially with that bigger Rage Craw. It's going to move a lot of water, so I'm going to find the heaviest timber, big pre-spawn areas, grass flats, and flip this thing either on the grass edge or in that, like I said, that heaviest timber I can find. Also docks, you know, really good dock bait. Obviously this is paired up with that Beast Coast flipping jig. Same exact setup, guys, as that Texas rig. It's a 7.4X matrix, like I said, 17-pound P-line tactical, super versatile line. You throw a spinnerbait, throw a chatterbait, throw a jig, throw a Texas rig, kind of in a bunch of different covers, you know, whether it's super heavy or whether it's kind of lighter stuff, that you're going to get by perfectly with that. 7:4 to 1 gear ratio reel, guys. Like I said, it's kind of the do-it-all setup, but that's just another way to fish that Rage Craw, is right on that jig, just like that. Another way, guys, you can go on and on about this Rage Craw. Another awesome option for me, it's going to be as a chatterbait trailer. Same kind of deal as that jig. It's going to move a lot of water. I specifically like throwing craws on a chatterbait when I'm fishing kind of shallower. It's going to help that bait float up, and obviously when those fish are on crawfish, really good. You see they're eating crawfish rather than bait. You get this thing around some shallow grass, around pads, keep that rod tip real tall, kind of pulling it through the grass, pumping it through the grass, and that Rage Craw moves a lot of water. If you could see this thing in the water, you'd see what I'm saying. But this thing is, you'll see that rod tip really play, pump it through that grass. It's gonna cause a lot of commotion. Like I said, I like fishing this Rage Craw as a chatterbait trailer when I'm fishing more shallow, almost like swim jiggy stuff. You know, that 2 foot, 3 foot grass, or even that, you know, even we're talking less than a foot of water. That's what I'm in right now, is real shallow grass, rolling that chatterbait right through it, pumping it through, and they lock that thing up, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. There's a bunch of different ways to fish this Rage Craw. Figure out what you like the best. Lock this thing in your hand, gain some confidence in it if you haven't already. I'm sure a bunch of you guys already have, because this is definitely an extremely popular bait. But yeah, we got you guys loaded up on Rage Craw, so stop by the shop, jump on the website. Let us know how you like to fish a Rage Craw.